Hi everyone, this is Mike again from the shed, shedding some light on some things I hope that you might find interesting, or just that you can relate to. You can hear the lawnmowers in the background. I'm out in my shed. This isn't a place that I would recommend on an 87-degree day. It's evening now, so you'll see this light, like motion light going on and off. So I'll be getting hit with this harsh light in front of me. But the shed is the only place I can go. In my house, it's too damn noisy, and so that's why I'm here. I'm sure I won't be lasting too long out here in the summertime because this shed is warm. Anyway, I think what I realized tonight when I came out here, I've been trying to start up a YouTube channel. I've only got like 3 or 4 videos, maybe 5, including this one, maybe 4, I can't remember. And I think the thing of it is that I'm having difficulty with is forcing it. I come out here and want to say something profound. I see all these people who just expound on things effortlessly. And as someone who talks as much as I do in real life, I'm having one hell of a time, um, you know, articulating what I want to say, or even thinking of a way to go to, to something to relate. Because I think we can all relate to maybe this sort of situation. Maybe this is the whole topic: is don't force things, because it never works. Whether it's relationships, whether it's you know, a part, a jigsaw puzzle piece, you know, forcing anything does not result in a good ending. You have to kind of let things flow, and I'm finding that out more and more in my life. I come out here, excuse me, this stupid light. I come out here, you know, wanting to build something new, wanting to do something new at my age with this YouTube channel, and I find myself forcing it. I find myself trying to just, you know, find something different to say. And the only thing that comes out of it tonight for me is don't force it, because it's awkward, it gets you nowhere, and you kind of begin to sound like a babbling idiot, which I'm feeling like right now. Um, oh man, you can almost see it just in the way I'm just trying to do this thing. It's hard. I don't know how some of these folks do it. How do you do it? All your successful YouTubers. How do you get up here, get out here, and have the greatest topics to talk about? I watch a lot of you all a ton, and it's informative and entertaining. And there's other things I'd like to do. I thought about doing political stuff, talk about going over the news and stuff like that. There's so much fodder, but when it comes down to it, I don't want to be another, you know, you know, banging gong in the echo chamber. You know what I mean? I'm 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 topped off on everyone arguing. I'm topped off on controversy. I've got a lot of views of stuff. I see stuff. I'm just like anybody else that gets angry about it. I don't. I just can't take a lot of the stuff that we're having to deal with. But you know, I've got to the point where in my life I don't want to lose friendships or family over topics that aren't really, in the end, no one's a winner in it. No one has the right answers. We all are flawed. We all make mistakes. We all think differently. And the bottom line is if we can't tolerate other people's thoughts, um, then you know, and learn to walk away from it when we need to, then we're going to have a rough time generally communicating anyway. So anyway, I'm not trying to add to the noise out there. I'm really hoping that something can coalesce as time goes on, that I can kind of bring something to the table here that people might find relatable. I know there's a lot of people like me out there who struggle with you know coming up with ideas and wanting to make something happen. Let's be honest. There's also everyone wants to do their own gig, right? And if you can succeed at this, it's a wonderful thing. I've seen people do really well with this, but you can't force it. And if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. So I guess my word tonight is just do your best and don't force anything. It's not going to work if you do. Um, And there goes that light again. I can't force this light to stay on. Ugh. Well, I shouldn't be in the shed, but like I say, one of these days I'll have plenty of quiet in my house, and I'll be longing for the days where I couldn't, you know, where I didn't have to come out here, because there'll be fewer shoes in the hallway. There'll be less noise from my daughter and my son, and it'll be quiet. So, I will take the shed, and I'll try to shed light from here as long as I can. And I hope that, in some way, whatever I say here, rambling or not, might be relatable. I hope that you are all well and you have a good evening and a good week, the rest of this week. And, if you've got ideas that you want to share, that what you're trying to do, if you want to just say, hey, I'm doing this too, maybe we can do just a whole thing of people trying to do something with this YouTube thing.